Hello Virgo, Elsie here to do your reading. Virgo, we are reading for the rest of the year. I know it's December already, right? But let's freshen up the energies for the rest of the year for you, Virgo. How you doing? I hope you're well. I am here, and you know what? I tried to use the oracles today. The oracles just aren't doing it for me today. So I'm just going to go back to tarot. We are going to do a 9-card draw for the tarot today. That's what we're doing. And let's find out what's going on for you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Happy full moon, by the way. And how's it going for you? Mercury is still in Scorpio, so how's that going for you? We are looking here at one deck. If you've just rolled up here to all the shenanigans, welcome. If you are the person who's been hitting that hype button, thank you for doing that. I had forgotten it was there completely. I gotta keep my eye on everything, right? I forgot it was there. So those of you who have been hyping my videos, thank you for doing that. And thank you for your thumbs up. And if you are here and you're brand new and you've never been here before, I hope you'll stay because we do have a really lovely and large Virgo tribe here. So if I'm coming through your feed anyway, all up in your business, right? You might as well get in my business. Go ahead and hit that subscription button. Let's find out what's going on for you, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. At the end of this video, I'm going to tell you about the extended. I'm also going to tell you about how to find a private read. Let's find out about Virgo. So we're just going to do a 9-card draw, and we're doing it for the rest of the month, the rest of 2025, my friend, as that's what's going on this week. Tell me about Virgo. Virgo, we have you starting out in the Hanged Man energy. This is very interesting energy here, but not surprising. Oh, when the Fool is in reverse, it feels like you're just like, screw it, I'm just going to do it. Except that the Hanged Man is here. And so you're like, you know what it is? I feel like you're going to do it anyway, but I feel like your perspective, whatever's coming here from the pause, is like, okay, but I need an exit plan. If it doesn't work out, if I crack the egg and the yolk breaks, what's my exit plan? I don't know why I'm doing that, but somebody in my mind's eye just cracked an egg into the pan and the yolk broke. So I think you're not, the reason you're okay to take a leap of faith without really knowing all the details on something is because you have an exit plan. And that's really smart, I think. I think that if you know what you're going to do if it doesn't work out is probably better than taking a leap and hoping everything will be great and perfect the way you want it. I feel like you're being realistic here because of the Hanged Man energy. We've got the Empress here. So I feel like you've got an exit plan. You're like, you know what? Even if it doesn't work out for me, I did it. I tried. I began the new cycle. I birthed something. Even if I follow my nose, even if the business doesn't take off immediately, I'm standing in my Empress energy. I did it myself. I did it all alone. Nobody helped me. It feels like you're about to take some sort of risk or leap of faith, and you are okay as to whatever the end result is, because in the end, you still end up being the Empress anyway, which is sovereign. You end up being on your own, still, being someone who is taking care of my money and taking care of my health and taking care of, I'm the person who is independent. I can say what I want. Like, nothing changes for you. You still come out of it as the Empress. You're like, well, if I fall and I scrape my knees, that's fine. I'm the Queen of Wands. It's okay. I've done that before. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. That's your energy, Virgo energy here. We've got, Virgo, I love that for you. The 3 of Cups at the center of the read. Look, everything hinges. This is the hinge. Everything hinges on the 3 of Cups here. Everything that's going on is because something here is about to happen that is going to bring you great joy and happiness. It almost feels like you are getting to... I feel like you've had your boots on the ground for so long, or you've been traveling towards something for such a long period of time, right? That I feel like you're so close. I want to say, you can see that the place on the map there is the goal, right? You're so close to the goal. And I feel like it's going to take, like when you're, maybe you haven't run a marathon, and neither have I, but I mean, at the end of a race, when you try and reserve a little bit of energy so you can dig deep and get over the finish line, that's what this finish feels like. It feels like, well, if I got to take a leap, in the last 5 seconds, if I have to jump in the air, then I'm just going to reserve the energy to do that. Because it feels like something really big is coming like a big push. I'm just going to say she's pregnant, right? For some of you, it could be a baby. It doesn't have to be. But it feels like there's going to be a big push at the end that you're going to have to birth something. And it doesn't have to be a child, but it definitely could be. It feels like it's a new cycle or something new and tangible. I like that because the Ace of Pentacles is tangible. It's something that is going to break through the surface. You can see that this person's got holding the mud in their hand and this thing is growing anyway, right? And so I feel like something is going to start to take shape or bust through the surface here. You're going to see it and it's going to give you joy because I feel like you've either been working on it, traveling toward it, reassessing it. It's taken you so long to get to this place, Virgo, that I feel like finally something solid is coming from this. A solid offer. Maybe you're giving an offer. Maybe you're getting an offer. We've got 2 pentacles here. It's giving you stability. It's a decision that you made and you were on wobbly legs for a little bit, thinking that maybe it won't work out. So I better reserve some energy in the tank for the final push. We've got, the Page of Cups. I love this reading for you, Virgo. The Page of Cups is exciting, but it's good news because it's going to surprise you. Now, you'd be hard-pressed to surprise Virgo. I'm just going to say, talking about Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising. I don't know about Virgo Moon, but maybe Virgo Moon too. But for sure, Virgo Sun, Virgo Rising, you'd be hard-pressed to surprise because Virgo is prepared for every damn scenario. I've got the plan at the end. The plan at the end is if it all falls to shit, even if the oak breaks, I'm still the Empress. It feels like somebody here has been carefully planning. But I think there's something here you're going to be surprised about here. And I think the surprise comes through some sort of happiness, joy, togetherness. Maybe it's a reconciliation or the bringing together of a group of people. We've got the 2 of Pentacles. See, I called it out there, right? 2 Pentacles, and the 2 Pentacles shows up here. It does feel like everything is in a delicate balance, and that's really what happens when you've got a child in your belly. For those of you who have gone through this childbirth process, you know that it's a delicate balance of the proper diet and proper sleep, and for those of you who have to work full time through that whole period, it's a very delicate balance of things. It feels like this is something foundational that you've been trying to build for a while, and it feels like you've had a death grip on the outcome. And you're like, the outcome has to be what I want it to be, or it's just not going to be worth it. We've got the 5 of Wands. So it almost feels like everything is a little bit up in the air here. And so I think that in the month of December, whatever this is comes to fruition. It feels like there is a place that you've been traveling to for a really long time. It could be in the mind. It could be a physical place. It could be that you've been trying to get that raise, get that promotion, be noticed, bring something solid into your 3D world. And the Hanged Man energy tells me that it's almost like you're holding your breath. That's what it's feeling like. It's like the breath that you take in before you jump off the edge into the water. It feels like that here. We've got the 5 of Wands and it's indecision. Am I going to find a place to drop that wand? Because you can see that everyone else has finally dropped their wand, but it feels like someone here is trying to find a place to drop their wand. The Ace of Wands, by the way, that's what he's carrying, the Ace of Wands. I'm going to put 2 cards down here. We're going to see what is coming up under the surface, something you can't see. Tell me about Virgo. We've got the Hermit. Well, we asked for Virgo and Virgo appears. And then we have, the Queen of Swords. But you have, I'm going to say that you are so sharp when it comes to your intuition that you know for certainty truth and honesty will prevail. I want to say that your Hermit energy, I feel like I'm talking to someone who is a little bit of a weird duck. Like what I mean by that, and I mean it in a very kind and loving way because I'm a weirdo. And so I feel like you're somebody who people don't quite understand because you walk to the beat of your own drum. But it feels like it's because you are somebody who either is somebody who's very into your spirituality. Maybe you're a person who is like a lot calmer than all of your friends. It feels like you're somebody who has a lot of hope, who is the only person who might speak the truth in a group of people. It does feel like what's under the surface is that somebody who is as truthful as you, who is as chill as you, Virgo, is somebody who I feel is going to assist in whatever it is that's growing here. Oh, look at this. We got the Lovers. The Lovers can be a choice, but it also can be something romantic. We've got the Eight of Cups here. It could be that you have already decided that there's going to be no way I'm going to be able to make this decision. I can't choose between this or that. But I know that I can't stay here because I don't want to stay stagnant. So it does feel like you want happiness, but between the 8 and the 10 is 2. 2 people, 2 cups possibly. It feels like somebody here has to make a decision to exchange cups. This could be in friendship. This could be loveship, like something romantic. It feels like somebody needs to make a choice in order for something to happen. All right. Well, okay. We've got 3 cards here, and the first card I always clarify is the Fool in the reverse. Now, this feels like all the things that could go wrong. I'm just going to say, because look, the Fool is in the reverse is a place where you decide you're just going to go for it. And so you're like, well, what's the worst that could go wrong? That's what this feels like here. We've got the 5 of Cups, which is, well, I could be in regret. It could make me sad. We've got the 10 of Wands, but relief nonetheless. Maybe even partial relief, because the 10 of Wands in the reverse to me is something you don't want to let go of. But I feel like you're going to have to be forced to let go of something while you move into another cycle here. The 3 of Swords is something that is breaking your heart or is disappointing you. I would say with the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Swords, it's an inner emotional sadness that I am going to have to let go of something when I take this leap of faith. And I think the Hanged Man is here to say, but do you want to let go of it? Are you ready to let go of it? Because everything is about to change, Virgo. I think your life is about to change, because whatever is being birthed here, whether it's a child or maybe somebody finds out they're pregnant, or it feels like it's a business, maybe you've been building your own brand. It feels like somebody here is about to birth something that's about to change everything, because the Ace of Pentacles steps in. Ace of Pentacles enters the chat, friend. It's something that you have been building on for a while. This could be a friendship with somebody. This could be a relationship with somebody. This could be a business. We've got Pentacles, something that is solid and tangible. You can touch this thing. What I'm saying is not a thought process. It's not a feeling. It's something that's actually physically in the 3D. Tell me about the Knight of Pentacles. We've got the Page of Wands. Whatever this is making you really excited because you're inching closer and closer to the finish line. We've got the 10 of Pentacles, and whatever's waiting for you there is very, very abundant. In fact, so abundant that it might even bring you, legacy money, right? Or it's with the Page of Wands, the Ace of Swords, it's something that I feel brings clarity about abundance or finances. It's almost like, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. I'm almost there, Elsie. I keep hearing in my head, I'm almost there. But I'm going to say, wherever you go, there you are. You're already there. I feel like you think that it's a physical place that you're going to, that once you reach the finish line, you see the ticker tape, once you reach the finish line, then that's where everybody can celebrate. But I'm saying you can start celebrating right now, because there's no way you can stop the birth of whatever process is happening here. It's showing up anyway. It's a sure thing. I feel like you're going to get clarity on that. And I feel like you don't even understand how big this thing is going to get, whether this is a really small thing that shows up at the beginning or not, because the Page of Wands is here. I really feel like the Page of Wands is you trying to temper your excitement. Because look, Virgo's just not going to be all jumping up and down in the air saying, woo, it's coming. Like, Virgo's going to be all chill, right? Going to be all chill. Tell me what this 3 of Cups is. I want to know what this happiness is. Because something is going to bring you joy, or whatever this thing is going to bring people together, or it's maybe a reconciliation of sorts. We did see that there was a Lovers on the bottom of the deck. It could be a reconciliation, or we're coming back together, or we're seeing each other again. Tell me about the 3 of Cups. We've got the King of Wands. We've got the King of Cups and the Chariot. So listen, it does feel like something that's been under the surface for a really long time is finally going to be exposed. And the only way that you're going to know that it's close is because the King of Wands will stand up. The King of Wands is always going to get what they want. And that's why I said to you, it's a sure thing. It felt to me like it's a sure thing because you've got a lot of discipline. You've gone over the details and you're following your own path. With this Knight of Pentacles, you've been following your own path no matter how long it takes. You've been following your own path for a long time. This is the moment where everything comes into balance. And the King of Wands stands up and says, yep, that's mine. That's what I want. But I feel like something's been hiding under the surface and I feel like you don't see it just yet. Somebody could be wanting to invest in you, or maybe this is a financial investment for some of you, but there's a foundation that's being built here. And I'm going to say that you can't stop it. It's already here. It's going to surprise you though. Let's talk about this Page of Cups and then we'll go into the extended. Tell me about this Page of Cups. We've got the Six of Wands. It's going to cause a stir. It's going to cause a lot of excitement. You're going to get a lot of attention over this because from here, once it hits the ground running and everything goes really, really quick. Because the Knight of Cups in the upright is the one that's taking their time. This is the passive Knight. But the Knight of Cups in the reverse is like, that's it, I'm going for the finish line. So the Knight of Cups in the reverse makes me feel like somebody speeds up. Somebody speeds up their... we've got this particular knight is playing chess. It's like all of the chess pieces fall together finally and something takes off. So it's good, exciting, and I think it's shocking. And we'll talk more about it in the extended. We've got the Ten of Swords. Something has to come to an end here though. And that's what I think that's why you're taking this Fool in reverse, because there's something here that you wouldn't have let go of otherwise because it's painful. Okay, we're going to go into the extended. If you'd like to be in the extended, please look at the top of all of the comments. There's one comment and it is pinned always under every video. And in that comment, if you click on that comment, you will see a more. Click on more. It opens up a big list. If you'd like to come into the extended, on a monthly basis, I will give you 4 readings for 1 sign. More, if you're looking for more signs, I do them for all the signs. If you're interested in purchasing this one outright, you can just purchase this one. If you're not interested in coming into the membership area for monthly extendeds. And if you are interested in a private read, please know that I am doing private reads and that the private reads that are pre-recorded begin at $25 and go up from there. And I do readings that are live as well, over the phone, over video, through text if you're interested in that. And please just check my cycle there. You'll see when my availability is, and if you book ahead, you can get anywhere between 5 and 75% off a live call. I had a fun one today. It was really good. All right, I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much, Virgo, for being here. I do appreciate you. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because I'm always back. And happy full moon. And I hope that it's a good one for you. I'm going to go for now. Take care. Bye-bye.